Hey guys, not Pawn back, and I'm finally back with a movie pitch. Today will be Voltron and the Mysterious White Lion. So let's get into it. Okay, the start of the video, the Black Lion, the start of the movie, is a made-for-TV movie. The star of the star of the made-for-TV movie, the Black Lion is in desperate need of an overhaul. He said, "We can't form Voltron without the Black Lion." He says, "There's only just the regular Voltron intro." Okay, after that, okay, so let me backtrack already. The regular Voltron intro. Okay, so back to the story. Chris, the Black Lion is in desperate need of that overhaul. Haul, haul, haul. In desperate need of an overhaul, said Coran. I know. Guys, for some reason my Wi-Fi is being a bit laggy. Okay. Okay. My Wi-Fi is being a bit laggy, so... So yeah, for some reason my... Anyway, back to the story. So anyway, Coran said, King Alfor, there's an ancient pride from the Incan. There's an... As, you know what? What? Alfor built another lion. What? There was another lion built? How come you haven't told us about this one, Corinne? Because Alfor kept it a secret even from me. Me until recently. Really. Gather the force and... Gather the force. So I can tell you about Alfor's...
Two of our 9-layered...
So I can tell the force all together. Okay. As Coran gathered them around and told them everything. You see, not only did Alfor have the bright idea, well, he wanted to build another Voltron line robot. But as you all know, with the blacksmith, because of the blacksmith, guys, okay, this is where I'm gonna have to tell you, the blacksmith will be mentioned in a prequel. Well, as you all know, because the blacksmith was the one that created Voltron. Yeah? Sally, as you all know, he took his idea to his grave. And there's... And that was one of the things that he took with him to his grave. The plan for the second Voltron. Wait, doesn't Jeff have it? No, Jeff? No, those guys don't have Voltron. Don't. That's a replication of the blacksmith. No idea. Okay, but we still don't know where the White Lion is. Meanwhile, back on the planet, without Voltron, we should attack now, father. Patient, my boy. I'm gathering an army to invade planet Air to slay the illusion, to conquer the planet. Ah ha 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 ha! At least there's more to Zarkon and Lotor in this story than what will happen. But, well, I want to conquer the universe, but see, the good. Okay, after that whole conversation, we looked towards Zarkon. We transitioned back to Eris. You see, this other Voltron mech was built as a prototype, but however, Alpha told me that he put it away and we never found it. But this other, wow, there's two mechs? Coran said, I don't know where he put them. He never told me anything. He never told me anything, Coran said in a sad voice. But I do know that he never left Eris. So somewhere right here on Eris. As the Voltron force deployed. While the pilots go look for the new mech, Horan has but they didn't realize that even without Voltron there, their Eris now has a full-fledged military, new-fledged and everything to stop. Oh, okay. Just in case Zarkon attacked. Which is a million to one for him. They all said it in a loud voice and they all said but they listened. And like Horan predicted, they attacked, but luckily had back at the castle line before they left with their lions, it turned out Alpha gave it a map. Guys, kind of background. Alpha made a map on 5 seconds, landing location on the map of this other Voltron. And that's what they're going to go after. So they found the first one. Actually, before they left, Coran gave them the first map. The first map. Gave them the first map. So, right. But Zarkon had 8 Robies. Meanwhile, back on Doom, while the Voltron force looking for they split up. They each look for a divided piece, with keys being back there at the Castle of Lions. Lance found, with some help. Okay, guys. After just joking about Horan having they found the first one on Eris. Then Keith gave an order saying we should split up. That will cover more ground. He said, good idea, Keith. We should split up. That will cover more ground. Good idea, Keith, they all said. But But I have an idea. Yeah. It says a planet where the winds are as Pidge thought as it was a clue. It's a clue. The planet is a clue. He said, okay, any ideas, Pidge? Read it again. A planet where blank. Where the lion blank. A place where the lion's blank? Yeah, a place where the lion... It could be any planet. I have an idea. It says a place where the lions live. Let's just see. Yeah, it is. A place where the lions live. Well, that would narrow down our options. Jim say planet, planet, planet. Okay. There's Earth. Let's see, Earth and Ariel that have lions. There's only one species of lions in the known universe, and they're from Earth and... But let's say... Wait, it's a bigger riddle. I will give you another hint. To find this, you have to go blank. Look at that. To find that piece of the... Alpha was all about riddles when it comes to stuff like that. Oh. Alpha was into riddles. I can obviously tell. I will give you another hint. Okay, guys. They found a letter and then a map. So that's what the riddle was from. I'll give you another Alpha, bro.
Time is X minus 10,
Blank.
9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4. The first clue on Earth, but then the next clue was to go to a planet that's far away. Blank. Guys, but okay, so yeah. The riddle basically led them to Alpha Sync, like the farthest star away from Eris. Risk. They found an... Okay, guys, when they find a piece of the map, they found a clue that led them to the network. So they put together. But someone... What should be the net... How... Okay, this clue is kind of confusing. Where in the universe is there? And then they read off the coordinate, which I'm not gonna discuss. Guys, they figured out where they were. It's Balto. Oh, said Keith. That's a little bit weird that we can. Bolt? Earth? Balto? Yeah. As Keith read the next clue. The Harris? Earth? Balto? What did they have in common? As Keith was struggling to find a connection in all three things. Eris, Balto, Earth? There's nothing in common. There's nothing in common. Little did the pilots know that they were just looking for the planet involved in the creation of voltron, which I'm going to discuss right now. Exactly the narrator said this. What little did the pilots know was that those planets that they found the clues were the location of of the planet that helped make Voltron on Earth, Ariel, Balto, Toe, Toe. Okay, what's her next clue? Said Keith. A place where that led them to to Ariel. Yo, and okay, guys. For the record, they take place in a similar timeline enough to Voltron Force than the original series. They okay. They found 1, 2, 3. Earth. They found 1 clue. Eris. They found 1 clue. Okay, so they've got their progress with the clues. Huh. That's only 4 clues. Eris, Earth, Balto. Yeah, the map is halfway done. Did you know that? The map is halfway done. Which means the next clue. Read it, said Keith. As at least Zarkon and Dope having Hagar build those 8 road beasts to attack them. As they said, okay, we have as all 4 once again left coordinates. Yes, but unlike last time, they didn't know where to go, and they plugged them into a thing that they had, and that led them to our lions, said Keith. Case the black lion might be out of action. I told you that. Alright. But that's how we introduce ourselves, to our lions. Well, the black lion might be temporarily still alive, but it could fade out any given moment. So don't press the black, don't press, and don't combine the voltron. Or else the black lion power will be deneutralized. Well, okay. Okay. They took off. Quinn said, "What is the fourth When Alfor said, I'm leaving a map. Just in case. I'm leaving a map just in case I ever want to find it. Okay. Oh, okay. Correct. Okay. But for Corin. Okay. I'm going to use Altea from the reboot to represent the fifth planet involved in the creation of Voltron. Apparently, Altea in this continuity is the power, or for what powers the Lions when he's now. They were all in shock. They were all in shock that this was the planet that Voltron's energy came from. That they were shocked. Wow. Wow. This is okay. And the king of that planet gave them the letter. Gave them well done. You please put the puzzle. And they put the map together and they found out that it was right here on Eris. And they said, let go, Voltron Force. Of course, they found. But turns out, just like the Voltron Lions, it was split into 5 separate lines. All they found was a white lion. He said, with the key, okay, they took it back to the castle, correct? With their new technology that I forgot. Okay, guys, there's, technology that I forgot. Include. Okay, so they ran an analysis on the new white lion, and they said, and Coran said that there should be Keith, I think right then and there, we're near the end of the film. Zarkon began to attack. Zarkon began to attack right then and there. Right then and there. Right then and there. Zarkon began to attack. He said, I'm taking the new line out. As he turned it on, and he liked it. She purrs like a queen. But then when he combined, he said, form, feet, and leg. Form, arms, and body. And I'll form the head. Voltron looked all from head to toe. From head to toe. From, as instead of a black torso, it was a white torso. Everything. Little did they know that the guys, the black and white lion, and involved in my head, is just like Power Rangers dragon, where when they combine, yeah. So when the white lion combines the human head, it has a lot of other powers, which I would then. He said, okay, let's see what the lion had now evolved from. And he took it out. Wow, this is impressive. Impressive skills. As all 8 Robies died because it was of course the white lion had a shield while the blade with a sword. The white lion had a shield. Wow, this is the most powerful lion I've ever seen. With the black lion still being out of commission, we end the film with Keith saying, I can't look forward to taking the white lion out more. So we end the film. Until my next video, I'm Nalpon, and I'll see you later. Goodbye.